Welcome, welcome, welcome. Again, I want to thank you folks. We're having a stupendous month. And again, I keep saying this. We're very blessed here at Devon Nissan. Blessed to have you as our customers. Blessed to have you calling. And you keep coming. And we're having, so far, a great month. I want to keep it going. So this is going to be a month-end sale. And I think you're going to be very, very happy about this, because as I'm answering these phone calls, and boy, I'm getting hundreds of them, I'm listening to what you're saying. Everybody's telling me, well, I got a little more money to put down on the car to get that payment lower, even though you don't need a lot of it. But you're saying you got the money to put down, and you're getting it, and you keep bringing up stimulus checks, stimulus checks, stimulus checks. Well, this is a check, and looking up the word stimulus means that they're stimulating the market. So I said to myself, and I said to Greg, Greg, what can we do to stimulate the market ourselves here at Devon Nissan? Well, we've come up with what we call the Devon stimulus package. So stay tuned, and please don't go anywhere, because we're going to have something for you that's going to show you how you're going to be able to get some cash to put in your pocket in the next few minutes. So stay tuned, stay right where you are. But again, I want to back it up just a bit, and I want to be able to tell everybody out there, please keep doing what you're doing. As long as you're safe, I'm safe, your kids are safe, my kids are safe. Keep doing what you're doing. This state's one of the lowest. We've done a great job as the people of looking out. A lot of states in this country are closed. I've got my kids down in Florida. They're shut down. They're locked tight, because they didn't follow the program in Florida. We up here, we caught it early. Let's keep it going. Keep your mask on. It's a state mandate, to the best of my knowledge, I believe. I don't go nowhere without my mask. I'm here now without a mask, but Greg and I are completely far apart, and I'm by myself doing this show with Greg, but he's far enough apart. So we're following the rules. Masks are uncomfortable. I agree 100%, but stay with it. We're blessed here at Devon Nissan. We as a community are blessed. We as a state are blessed. So let's stay with it. Keep it safe. Let's keep moving on. Keep the economy rolling. Let's keep our jobs. And I've got a stimulus package. And I'll say this to you, and I love to start my show off like this. From my family to you, God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the all-new Devon Nissan at 459 West Lancaster Avenue, Route 30 here in Devon. And as you just heard from Steve Silverio, we have the Devon Nissan stimulus package. Now, before we talk about that, which, by the way, when Steve started talking to me about that, I got really excited. And then when he gave me the details, I even got more excited. So hold on one second. And you at home in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware are going to get super excited, because we are going to have the Devon Nissan stimulus package. But before we do that, Steve, right off the bat, as we approach the end of the month, 484-323-7254. Let me say it again. 484-323-7254. That is the number that goes directly to Steve. And Steve, that's where the idea came for the Devon stimulus package, right? By talking to the people, as you've talked to hundreds of them all month long.
This month, in the previous month, let's call it May and June. Now we're into July, and we started this You Call Me Direct. And how it all started, if you remember, as we were sitting here, there was a mandate that we could no longer have people on the showroom floor, that everything was done digitally. You go online, you put in your credit application, and you call the store. Well, because I didn't have an operator store and we couldn't get the phones transferred out, and there was a little technical difficulty, I decided to go ahead and just put my number on that screen and call me direct, because I thought that, you know, with everything going on, there wouldn't be that many calls. But come to find out,
You're wrong, Steve.
I was wrong. I had people calling me about, what do I do with my lease turn-in? I can't make the next couple of payments. Who do I contact?
Service questions,
right,
I know.
And service questions. My car's broken down. What do I do here? I answered the phone, and I also answered a lot of great calls, and people wanted to buy cars. And some of the calls were to help for service, and some of the calls were to help with the financing end of it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I enjoyed talking to everybody. We had some great conversations. I really got to meet the people that are out there looking for cars. I've got a whole new insight on the whole thing. I still believe that it's a lot quicker and a lot easier than when you call me. We go to our website, you submit your credit app, you call me and let me know you submitted it. Then I can have a better conversation with you. If credit is one of your criterias that you want to overcome, if the credit isn't, it doesn't make a difference. Just call me and I'll be able to give you payments. I'll be able to give you how much down or whatever questions you might. You want to know what your trade's worth? There's a way we can do everything now, and you don't have to be in the showroom, okay? Again, I don't mind you coming to the showroom. You're allowed to come to the showroom, but I'm telling you, for a fast, quick, and easy delivery, you get online, get me on the phone, you can do everything over the phone. It's going to be a lot easier and a lot better. And I love it because I've then got the exact facts. You don't have to sit in the showroom for 3-4 hours waiting for a bank to approve you. I have all that stuff done before you get here.
Which is big. Now, one of the things that's also come out of this, kind of kidding here for a second, is the folks really like it when you say those magic words. I know you get a lot of people when they're talking to you saying, hey, Steve, before you go, would you say those magic words to me? So before we get into the Devon Nissan stimulus package, for all those folks that talk to Steve on the phone or are going to talk to Steve on the phone, but didn't have the heart to ask him the question, Steve, can you say those magic words? So Steve, can you give it to us?
Even for the last 3 months,
yes,
it's been a little on the down, what we call the down low, as far as a little softer, but we still, here at Devon Nissan, we just do the deal.
There you go. Now, Devon Nissan stimulus package. Now, we all know that when the government put the stimulus checks out there, people got real excited. And we know that most of the people were getting, the average was, $1,200 per person. You have some kids, there was a little bit more. You have a family, let's just say most people were probably in that $2,400 to, $2,500, $3,000, maybe $3,500. That was a big deal, right, Steve?
Yep.
But, for those of you that don't really know Steve, a great thing, he always wants to make better. So, the Devon Nissan stimulus package. Steve, what exactly is it? How much is it? And of course, how does it work?
Very simple, very easy. Pick up the phone, call us. Any brand new automobile, whether it to be a 19 leftover, I don't like to use the word leftovers because they're still new, no miles, or a 2020. Either one of those two automobiles, new Nissans. We've got some money put aside that we received. I like to refer to it as COVID money, but the manufacturer doesn't like to call it that. But that's what I refer to it as. So instead of me as a dealer putting that money, it's kind of like what they call the PPP. I think everybody shared in it. I guess there was money for you the people that were out of work. You had your unemployment check, plus they tacked on another check. We as a business, they gave us one lump sum also to keep us going for the next 2 or 3 months. So what I thought, putting that all together, I can come up with taking some of that money that was offered to me, and for the last weekend of this month, and I believe this is what it's running?
Yes, it's the whole week of the last week of the month, the 26th straight through. Sunday night it comes on and goes right through Friday the 31st.
So we're shooting this show now, so in the next day or two it's going to be running.
Yep.
So it starts Wednesday.
It starts a Sunday night. Sunday Monday,
night.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and finishes up Friday the 31st.
Friday, 31st. Okay. So with those days, you're going to be watching this show. You're going to see it blasted all over the TV with the help of Greg and his team. Look at it. I want you to know that that money that's coming into me, I'm not being selfish with it. I'm not being greedy. It's not about me, and my business, my business, my business. We're going to take that money and we're going to pass it back out to the consumer. So any new car you purchase that's not titled, that's a new automobile, you're going to get a check from me for $5,000.
Whoa! Did you say $5,000?
$5,000.
Now, let me ask you it this way, Steve. You said any brand new Nissan, whether it's a 19 or a 20, right?
Yep.
If it's never been titled, never been sold, it qualifies, right?
It qualifies.
So are we talking about the biggest of the models like the Armada, for example?
Talking about the Armada.
What if we're talking about a smaller model like the Versa?
Yes.
Whoa. What if we're talking about a
Sentra? Yes.
Altima?
Yes.
Maxima?
Yes.
Frontier?
Yes.
any brand new
Titan,
Nissan.
yes. And the all popular. Now let me tell you something. Watch this.
Not this one. Not this one.
The Rogue, the #1 selling sport utility in the country. Yes. And I just thought of this, and I'm saying to myself, when a lot of dealers are saying, well, there's not much inventory, because understand what happened here. When COVID hit the country, most of the cars in this country are manufactured out of the South.
Ah.
Because of the states and where it is and land cost and whatever taxes and blah, 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 blah. We've got plants in Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama. We've got plants all over the South that put these cars together, manufacture these automobiles. And because the factories have been shut down, as you'll see on everybody, and everybody will tell you, you call any of these new car dealers, I don't care if it's domestics, all of Detroit was shut down. They're just now starting to get back up and running. And in the South, it's even harder, because what did they just do in the South again?
They pulled back.
Those states are hotter than they're redder than a tomato.
Yeah.
So they're pulling back. So with that, we have little inventory. So why are dealers? They're saying, why give big discounts? We don't have many cars. I say, let's keep pushing forward. And if I run out of cars and I have zero, then I've sold them all, then I don't have to worry. I got all my cars going anyway. I'm still going to help you, the public, because I appreciate what you've done for this company through tough times, through May, through June. Now we're going into July. And the economy has been down. I mean, you know, I go to the mall. There's not as many people in the mall anymore like there used to be. I don't care where you go. Everything is still getting hit all over the place. I still appreciate everybody still coming in. We've had some of our biggest months in the last 2 months, Greg. I think I told you that. All right?
The people love it that you've been there for them,
Yep.
Steve, and you continue to be there for them. You take the calls, and now you're following it up with the Devon Nissan stimulus package, and we're talking $5,000. It's a check.
It's a check.
Given back to you, which you can do with whatever you want, right,
You
Steve?
can do whatever you want with it. You can pay bills with it. You can make your payments. You can put the money back as a down payment. You can do whatever you would like to do with that check. That's your money. Do what you want. Take it home. I don't have a problem with it, okay? It's going to be on any brand new automobile. And we've got a couple other offers that I think are pretty
Yeah, they're pretty spectacular.
spectacular too. I'm going to have a low payment we just figured out on a Rogue Sport. I've also got a regular Rogue. I got a very, very low monthly payment on that with minimum money out of pocket. I can also get tiers 1, 2, and 3 approved at this number. It's not like you got to have stupendous credit. Most of the time you look at these low monthly payments and 70% of the people don't even qualify for it. This is going to be for tiers 1, 2, and 3, which probably takes up about 70% of the people.
Wow.
Okay, so we've got some good offers we're going to be telling you about in a minute here. But the big thing I wanted to get out there is this $5,000. Now watch, it's only for this last week.
So when the end of the month is
It's
here,
over. It's
and you
over.
close your doors on the 31st, Steve, you're not going to continue this.
I can't continue it in August, and I'll tell you why. I won't have the cars to do it.
Wow.
I won't have the cars. This sale should be humongous. This sale should be big. Imagine this, getting a check for $5,000 to purchase a new car.
And the new car.
And you get the new car. So we're going to be pretty much out of new cars. I can't get that inventory replenished real quick because everything coming in now is going to be 2021s. They're coming out September, October, so they're starting now to start building to 2021s, but it's slow production because of COVID. They can't get the parts for the cars to put them together, so they've already told us our inventory is going to be very light to start off. So I would advise everybody, if you're listening, don't think that this say, he'll come back with it. This is it. This is it. Come in and get this deal. It's the last week of the month. Take advantage of it. I promise you. It's $5,000. Now through July 31st, get the Devon Nissan stimulus package. It's $5,000. I'm making your payments till 2021. Up to $10,000 off on a brand new Nissan. Rogues as low as $209 a month. And remember, we have credit amnesty. And don't forget, I'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Call me direct at 484-323-7254. Now through Friday, come see me and just do the deal, and God bless.
Now, as Steve has mentioned, the Devon Nissan stimulus package is only a small part of what is going on. Now, Steve, there are a lot of folks out there that say, well, listen, I like the idea of buying a car, and since we are in some, times where we're not really sure what's going to go on. I like the idea of Steve making my payments for a period of time. Now, that's been one of the big programs that you have offered in May and June, and right off the gates when you were able to start doing business again, Steve, you offered no payments for a period of time. Now, that, I believe, is one of the things that people talk to you about on the phone when they give you a call at 484-323-7254. They talk directly to you about making their payments. And I know this month, beginning of the month, in the middle of the month, you've extended those payments where you're making them through until 2021. Steve, what's your thoughts on that program continuing?
I have no problem with it. If you want a relief of payments, you can also, if you want to try this program, you can take any one of the programs you want. It's your pick. I'm not going to limit you to just one program. There's another program we have, like Greg just mentioned, where your payments are not due until 2021. We make those next 6 payments for you on my dime. So I'll make those 6 payments, and your payments won't be due till after the first of the year, which will give you some relief. Where I can't say for sure, I'm not a doctor, but everybody, all indications are saying that in the next 2 to 3 months, we should be through the biggest part of this. And if that's the case, we all get back to normal, then you can start your payments in the year 2021. You don't have to worry about them at Christmas.
That's a great thing.
Thanksgiving. You've got some of the kids, I understand, are going back to school. I think they're trying to work out something where some kids go to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the other ones are Tuesday, Thursday, something. They're trying to work it out where half the kids go and the other half go the other day. Then they're going to do some home stuff, video,
Zoom calls and all that.
Yeah, everything else. Well, there's a lot of things on the horizon, a lot of things going on, but people still need transportation. I'm still your transportation guy. We've still got no payments until 2021, all right? We're going to make your first 6 payments. We're not deferring them, we're making them. Also, we're going to have the ever popular. Most of the calls I get is because of what's going on. Because of the resale value on some of these used cars, I owe a lot more money than my car is worth.
Is that the #1 call you get, Steve?
That's the #1 call I get. Believe it or not, the payments, people said, that's fine. The people say, this cash is going to be another barn burner.
Your phone's going to really be blowing up.
All right, but think about this. In order to have any of what we just talked about, we got to pay
the trade-off.
We got to pay the trade. So the first thing on your plate is, can you pay off my trade? Because you can't even share in the $5,000 or making the 6 payments till you buy the car.
That's true.
And if you can't buy the car and you can't trade your car, like a lot of dealers are telling you, that's what I've got to do first. So that's still the first on the burner. You bring your trade, I will pay off that car. And like I've always said, and no matter what you owe, we'll make arrangements to get that car paid off for you and get you in either a new, brand new automobile or a pre-owned of your choice. Your payment with whatever you say you want to put down, it's your prerogative. I'm going to work as hard as the guy putting down or lady, person putting down $500 or $5,000. I'm going to work just as hard for the $500 down payment as I am for the $5,000 down payment. It makes no difference. It's still a car sale to me. It's still a car deal. It's getting you in a pre-owned or new car. We're going to work hard here to make sure I've got to pay off that trade for you.
Now, Steve, trade amnesty is what we're really talking about. Why is it that so many people are in that situation to start with? Do you have any, perspective that you've kind of learned or you've just seen over the years? Why so many people are in that tough equity situation with their current vehicle?
One of two things, from what I've seen, is one of two things. You've walked into a used car dealer somewhere, and they've sold you a 104,000 or 80, 90,000 mile car. You've had it for a couple years. You went out at a high interest rate. And next thing you know, they put you into a car for 72 months with a lot of miles. First 2 years is interest only. After that, and some of these people come in 84 months, 90-something months, and next thing you know, or you went in and had a trade that you were in a trade situation. They took all that negative equity and they added it to the new loan, which is usually really what happens. So now you're paying for 2 cars. And when you go to trade it, you're still only trading 1, you ain't trading 2. So you're only going to get the value of 1 car, but you owe for 2. So what I'm going to try to do is clear that up. I've cleared people up my all-time biggest one was just not too long ago, and we had it on the last show, $20-something thousand, $25,000.
They could have used some stimulus for that deal.
They could have used a lot of stimulus for that. The whole stimulus check from the whole country should have went just to that car.
Did that redefine the word bending for you and for the banks?
All right. Hey, and I got to take my hat off to the bank. The bank bellied up to the bar on that one, and they said, we'll help you with this deal, and got that family out of that other car and got them into a car. Think about this. Gentleman had 3 kids, him and his wife. 5 of the people could not be in the car at the same time. They had some little runt car that couldn't fit 4 people comfortably, never mind 5.
Oh, my.
And it probably only fit 3 in that, between the back seat and the front seat. And he says, I can't even go anywhere with my family. That's what touched me. I said to myself, that's what bothered me. We got to get him out of this car. We put him in a sport utility. I think it was a Rogue, pre-owned Rogue. And we got him out of the car, and we put him in the new car. We paid off his car, and we got him down the road.
They had a lot of space after getting in the Rogue.
They come in and they said, listen, we took a picture of them. It's on our website. We took a picture of everybody in the car.
Steve, getting them in the Rogue might actually help them to want to expand their family even more. They got the room.
You know, that's funny. That's what the wife said, and the husband says, honey, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, remember here at the all-new Devon Nissan, not only do we have the Devon Nissan stimulus package, $5,000 in your pocket with the purchase of any brand new Nissan, but don't forget another opportunity is Steve is making your payments until 2021. Real quick to emphasize a point, Steve, those payments, a lot of time you'll hear about a program where payments are pushed off. These payments start right away, but you're actually taking care of them. So if we're taking 6 months off of a 60-month loan, for example, you are actually only going to be making the 54 payments because Steve is taking care of the first 6. Is that correct?
You're absolutely right.
That's a big difference.
That's a huge difference because, again, like Greg just said, sometimes they defer it. So you still have 72, but they've charged you all the interest up front. So when that first payment's due, you still get all that interest. Your payment actually, when they do defer the payment, your payment is higher because you're deferring all that interest. We're making the payments for you.
When it comes to we're making your payments till 2021, Steve, what do you say to that deal?
Just do the deal. Now through July 31st, get the Devon Nissan stimulus package. It's $5,000. I'm making your payments till 2021. Up to $10,000 off on a brand new Nissan. Rogues as low as $209 a month. And remember, we have credit amnesty. And don't forget, I'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Call me direct at 484-323-7254. Now through Friday, come see me and just do the deal, and God bless.
At the beginning of the show, you talked about some tremendous payment offers that you have. There are a lot of folks out there that when they hear payment offers, they say, well, you probably have to have the best credit situation to get that offer. Now, you mentioned that these offers that you wanted to put out there are offers that you do not have to have the best credit. Am I correct?
No.
Let's talk about them.
Most of these offers are, I'm not putting them out there for where you have to have a 750 FICO score or above like a lot of people do. In fact, in the disclaimers, you'll see sometimes where they'll say, oh, you got to have a 750 or above. And when you come in, they go, oh, your payment jumped up $80 a month because you only had a 690. BS, BS, and more BS, okay? I've got it to where it's tier 1, 2, and 3.
Hey.
I've got Nissan to agree to it, and we've got some offers. Let me go into them right now. Watch this one. For a Rogue Sport, $209 per month. $209 per month on a Rogue Sport.
Is that our equity purchase program?
That's an equity purchase, an EPP program, equity purchase. Just call and ask about it. No problem. Be more than happy to explain it. We also have the Rogue S, which would be $239.
Ooh, wow, a lot more car in that case.
Both of these cars are all-wheel drive.
Wow.
Both of these cars are fully loaded, fully equipped, not stripped. You'd be proud of ownership. You'd love the car. And right now, I dare you to go in on anybody's website and tell me if you can beat that price at $209 and $239 on both Rogues.
And by the way, keep this in mind, Steve. Both of those cars are what we talk about all the time. They are the #1 selling Nissan. So Steve isn't putting it on a car that nobody wants. He's putting it on the most popular model. $209 a month on the Rogue Sport and $239 a month equity purchase program on the Rogue S. Remember, you don't have to have the best credit. It's tier 1, 2, and 3, as Steve mentioned. which makes it huge. Now, in addition to that, Steve, all month long, you have had the ability to take some serious cash off new Nissans. Now, let's be honest about it. Certain times of the year, a great number might be a couple thousand, 3,000, right? That might be a great number certain times of the year. However, as things line up right now, from what I understand, the big offer that you have still continues with some cash back and getting a discount on a brand new Nissan in some cases. Talk to us about the discount that you have out there.
I have Nissans out there right now that I can, between discounts, the money that I'm putting up, my dealer cash, I like to refer to as my stimulus money.
The Devon Nissan stimulus package.
Devon Nissan stimulus package. We've got new Nissans that if you call, I'd be more than happy to share with you, up to $10,000.
So you still have discounts of up to $10,000 on brand new Nissans.
On certain models. Now through July 31st, get the Devon Nissan stimulus package. It's $5,000. I'm making your payments till 2021. Up to $10,000 off on a brand new Nissan. Rogues as low as $209 a month. And remember, we have credit amnesty. And don't forget, I'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. Call me direct at 484-323-7254. Now through Friday, come see me and just do the deal, and God bless.
Steve, I got to tell you, this is the end of the month sale that you do not want to miss, ladies and gentlemen. Now, obviously, the most exciting news of the day continues to be the Devon Nissan stimulus package, which is buy any brand new Nissan, the smallest model or the largest model or anything in between. If it's a brand new Nissan, it qualifies. How much cash back and a check are they going to get, Steve, with that?
$5,000.
And that is money that you could put in your pocket right away. It is the Devon Nissan stimulus package. Now, remember, during this time, in addition to the Devon Nissan stimulus package, no payments. Steve is making them until 2021, which means your payments are forgiven because Steve is making them. That program is also available up to $10,000 off a brand new Nissan. And don't forget about the Rogue offers, $209 a month on the Rogue Sport or $239 a month on the Rogue S. And of course, either one of those vehicles, you don't have to have super credit to qualify for. A lot of people will qualify for those EPP programs. Now, Steve, before we say goodbye, I know not only you're very thankful the Lord has blessed this business, has blessed the customers, and I know you're very thankful for that. But as we started off today, we're going to finish the same way where you'd like to talk to the customers. Remember, all these offers are on the table between now and the end of the month. Friday night, the 31st, when the doors close, they shut out the lights, take the key home. The offers are off the table, but in the meantime, the $5,000 Devon Nissan stimulus right here at the all-new Devon Nissan. So, Steve, we're going to give you the floor. Thanks for watching. We'll see you here at Devon Nissan.
We're almost out of time, but I do want to tell you again, we started off the show like this. I'm going to end the show. I'm very thankful for you, the people that have shopped here. Give me an opportunity to sell you a brand new automobile, a pre-owned automobile. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Bless you folks out there. But remember, please, all this means nothing. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep your mask on, and I'm going to tell you, from my family to yours, may God bless you.